Hello growers, I am going to explain about the mango flowering bud initiation process. We see now the buds are being initiated. It's a flowering season. Today is January 5th. The buds are just initiating. So some of the buds have already initiated and they are dried up. See, like here. And now slowly the buds are initiated. The inflorescence is coming, and normally this is a period where we see more attack of jacids, white flies and leaf hoppers. Especially leaf hoppers are very dangerous. They suck the sap. So this is the period where we have to spray systemic insecticides. So if I am lucky, I will be able to show you the jacid you see here. The jacid. Sorry, the leaf hopper. Yeah. Those leaf hoppers are very devastating pest in mango. So bud initiated and then dried, and then again the buds are coming. So they are dried a couple of weeks ago. For the mango flowering, actually we need a good light and then warm. Mango likes warm climate for the initiation of inflorescence, buds, flowering. So at this time we need to spray systemic insecticides. So systemic insecticides like imidacloprid, fipronil, thimethoxam, lambda-cyhalothrin. These are the systemic insecticides we have to spray for the control of leaf hoppers. So when you come to the mango orchard, you hear the sound of tick tick tick. That is because of the leaf hopper. So you see the tick 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 noise coming. So we have to spray for the control of leaf hoppers. As I explained, first spray should be started immediately in order to prevent. You see the leaf hopper. First spray should be of systemic insecticide like lambda-cyhalothrin, 1 ml per liter, and spray, and then 2 weeks later can repeat with either imidacloprid or any other new molecules which are available in the market. You see here the leaf hopper. They are the one, they suck the sap, and then because of that we see the shooty mold. Shooty mold, they suck the sap, and then in the conditions like this the shooty mold will be affected. You see the leaf hopper. Yeah. So and these are also, in my opinion, fruit fly. Normally this time fruit fly is also very active, so they lay the eggs when there is when pollination happens, and they just lay the eggs in the very small tiny fruit itself. So we have to put the traps for the fruit fly, the pheromone traps, and then and simultaneously once in 15 days we have to take the sprays. First no need to add any fungicide at this stage. This stage we have to use only the insecticides, beta-cyhalothrin, imidacloprid, these kind of molecules, lambda-cyhalothrin or fipronil, thimethoxam, and then 15 days later, once we see the full inflorescence, full flowering, then we can also add any one of the fungicides, systemic fungicides like hexaconazole, second one insecticide, one fungicide, and then third spray after 15 days. In total, for the full flowering, we need to have at least minimum three sprays targeted for aphids and the leaf hoppers, and then the whitefly and jacids. So this, you see here, the leaf hoppers are sucking. They normally affect the inflorescence where it is very succulent, and then they can easily puncture and then suck the sap. So varieties like Alfonso need very high maintenance. Like with the first time, every spray we have to add systemic fungicides. Those varieties need high management in terms of usage of insecticides and fungicides, whereas varieties like Totapuri, the processing varieties, Banganapalli, these varieties does not need much of maintenance in terms of insecticides and fungicides is concerned. For normally varieties like Totapuri need around three sprays, whereas the varieties like Alfonso would require around 5 to 6 sprays, especially after the flowering. When the full flowering happens, that the time we have to use the fungicides to protect from powdery mildew, which is very common in mango. So at this stage we have to target for only the sucking pest. You see here heavy infestation. It's because of the attack of you can see the sooty mold. This is because of the aphids. When they suck the sap, they suck, and then this sooty mold happens because of the juice that comes out of the thing. So it leaves the sooty mold, leads to again secondary infection. So that's why prevention of leaf hoppers, aphids, whitefly especially is very much required in mango, especially in the months like January. Start of sprays in January. And this particular plot where we had a green manuring, so you see we had put the horse gram, and then yesterday we put the rotavator. So it acts, the green manuring acts as a prevention of the soil moisture has been retained, and it maintained very good soil moisture, and also it adds a lot of nutrients. So the horse gram was see the horse gram. So we put the rotavator, and then this protected the soil moisture retention, and also it can be a good addition of manure in terms of NPK, calcium, magnesium. So soil fertility normally goes up. So well maintained orchards. This is the Totapuri. We have around 4 acres of Totapuri, and in 4 acres on average we get around close to 2.4 lakh per year. Mean average of 60,000 rupees per acre we can generate. I'm an absentee grower, so I come once in 15 days or once in a month, whereas the growers who take good care, they earn around 80,000 rupees per acre per year. So the varieties like the table varieties like Alfonso, Banganapalli, Mallika, himampasand, Dashari, those growers will earn around up to 1.5 lakhs per acre, because those varieties get sold at higher price. And Totapuri average we get around 16 rupees per kilo in a good year. In a worst year we get 8 rupees. And most of the table varieties like Alfonso, Banganapalli, himampasand, Malgova, these varieties we get an average around 30 rupees per kilo. So in a nutshell, 4 acres we get around close to 18 tons of Totapuri from this orchard. So neatly maintained, orchard is well maintained, and with rotation, no weeds, and this is around 25 years old orchard. 25 years old orchard, and we also did the pruning of the unproductive branches. So in order to have the sun reaching the entire trunk, so that sun also reaches the trunk portion. You see the sun is hitting the trunk portion, so periodically we need to do the insides should pruning in order to have good sunlight reaching to the tree trunk portion. So the life of the orchard will be maintained very well with this is the rain fed. We don't have any irrigation. This is the rain fed area. Rain fed, we are doing it for only rain fed. So the life can be around 40 years. So once the density in the canopy spreads, so we can also think of removing the trees which are not bearing, so that there will be enough space. So sprays are very important. I request all the growers to act periodically. Once in 15 days, one spray is very much required, especially after fruit set. Then if there is any at the time of harvest, if you need, then also we need to go for insecticide as well as fungicide. And otherwise major disease is powdery mildew, and some these areas we are also seeing anthracnose, especially in the months like May when it rains, and then during the time humid conditions. So we have to spray fungicide for that. So one is prevention of whitefly, leaf hopper, jacids and aphids, followed by powdery mildew, and also for fruit fly. Fruit fly pheromone traps will work. There are a lot of companies which sell pheromone traps. Please install at the stage of flowering itself, so that we do not have enough infection later stage. Thank you.